the range of 1 to 100. So we've done factor pairs already. Recognize that a whole number is a multiple of each of its factors, which we will be doing right now. Determine whether a given whole number in the range of 1 to 100 is a multiple of a given one-digit number, again, right now. And determine whether a given whole number in the range of 1 to 100 is prime or composite, and that'll be tonight's homework. Okay? All right, so remember what a factor is. A factor is a number that is multiplied by another number. Okay, so we have a factor here of 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, factor is 2. Factor is the other 2. Okay, if it was 2 times 3, 2 would be a factor. 3 would be a factor of 6. Okay. All right. Let's go back. A multiple. I'm not sure why I didn't do that, but a multiple is this. Okay. So a multiple is what it equals when it times it by something. Okay. So let's get a blank sheet in here, and you guys can write this down in your definitions page. You should have, but just in case. All right. So a multiple it's basically the product of the a certain factor. Okay, so if I asked you for the multiples of 2, how could I find out what the multiples of 2 are? Daniel?
2, 4.
Why?
Because in multiples you're counting like in twos.
You're skip counting. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. So these are all multiples of 2. Okay? What is a multiple of 5? Who can give me a multiple of 5? Gianluca.
5, like 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay? Those are all multiples of 5. Does everybody understand the difference between factors and multiples?
Yes.
Okay, so what is this one right here?
Multiple
Factor. This is a factor, right? Because 2 times 1 is
2.
Okay, so these are then
Multiple.
what is this one?
Factor.
What are these?
Multiple.
Good. Okay. All right. So our first problem states that toy animals are sold in sets of 3, 5, 10, and 12. Mason wants to make a display with 3 animals in each row. Which sets could he buy if he wants to display all of the animals? The most important number right here is 3. Okay? So we want to find out if 3 is a factor of those numbers.
No.
Okay? So what I mean by 3 is a factor of those numbers, can 3 times something to equal 3, 5, 10, 12?
No.
Okay? Well, let's check. So I'm going to see first 3. Can 3 times something equal 3?
Yes.
Yes. What?
1.
3 times 1 can equal 3. How about 10?
No.
No, can't be done, right?
3 is 9.
3 times 3 is 9. That's the closest we can get. All right. How about oh, I skipped 5, huh?
Yeah.
3 times what equals 5?
Nothing.
Nothing.
3 times 2 equals 6.
Right. Okay. And last one. 3 times what equals 12?
4.
Okay. 3 times 4 equals 12. Oh.
3 times 3 is 9.
Okay. All right. So which 2 sets could he buy? Elise.
We can buy 3 and 12.
Okay. They can only buy 3 and 12. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, that is a question that you might find on your test. All right, then the second part of it says to find the multiples of 3. That's another way to solve it. So you can solve it like this, using factors, okay? Or you can solve it by multiples of 3. What are my first, 5 multiples of 3? First 5 of them. Ivan, give me one.
3.
Good. 3 times 1 is 3. Edme, give me another. Good. 3 times 2 is 6. Malia, give me another. 3 times 3 is 9. Jessica. 3 times 4 is 12. And last one, Isabel. We have 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, 3 times 5. No, 3 times 5. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so having my multiples, now I can see which ones match, right? I have 3, 5, 10, and 12. So which can I circle here? Which can I circle here? Daniel? 12. 12? And 3. Okay, 2 ways to solve it. Use factors or use multiples. Any questions about that? Concerns? Okay. All right, finding common multiples. Okay, we have a calendar here of June. It says here Tony works every 3 days and Amanda works every 5 days. If Tony works June 3rd and Amanda works June 5th, on what days in June will they work together? How can I start to solve this problem? Let's read it again. Tony works every 3 days and Amanda works every 5 days. If Tony works June 3rd and Amanda works June 5th, on what days in June will they work together? How can I start to solve this problem? Alexis? Okay, why circle June 5th? Okay, it says here Amanda works on June 5th, so I'm going to use green for Amanda. Okay? But now we're redoing the video. Bailey, what else can I do? Okay, it says Tony works June 3rd, and he works every 3 days, and Amanda works every 5 days. Now what do I do? I still don't have my answer. Terry. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to circle 6. Yeah? Then keep going? Yeah? Jessica? Yeah? Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are these all multiples of 3?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? Okay. So I can do the same for Amanda, right?
Yes.
Every 3 days?
No.
Every 5 days. Okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now am I done? Carolina, am I done? No, what do I need to do now? What is it asking me? What is the question asking me? Okay, so I need to figure out what days in June do they work together. What days in June do they work together, Carolina? What date? Number. All right, they work here together and they work here together. So it'll be June 15th and June 30th. Okay, we good with that one?
Yes.
Yep, good. Okay, now we're going to write this down on your notebooks.
All that?
Well, the first one, multiply to list the next 5 multiples of 4. I want you to list the next 5 multiples of 4.
In our math.
In your notebooks. Or if you don't have your notebooks, the piece of paper. No, you just have to write the next 5 multiples of 4. Huh? Oh, that means it wasn't recording. Oh, no, it's recording. Okay. 5 multiples of 4.
I did 6 on accident.
Okay. So, what are my multiples? Ivan. 8. What's next? Jessica.
12.
12. Alvarez.
12. 18.
I threw you off. No, not
16.
16. Good. Elise.
20.
And Malia.
And 24.
24. Good. All right. How about this? Which of these numbers are factors of 6? Write them in your notebook. Which of these numbers are factors of 6? Factors of 6, not multiples. You got to know the difference between factors and multiples.
What are these factors of 6?
Good. Which of those are factors? That's incorrect. You're doing multiple. I even think of factors. Nope. Remember what I said. Think of factors, not multiples. Which one? Nope. What? Nope. Nope. No. Yeah. You good? Factors. What is a factor? No. 16 not even a multiple. Oh. No. What is a factor? You guys are all answering multiples. No. Well, one's not an option. Yes. No.
Yes, she knows.
Yes. Yes. One time, one not.
I have one on 6.
All right. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
Maggie, quiet.
Hey, in order for this to be a factor, let's start this way. This will make more sense.
Yeah.
For this to be a factor, it would be 18 times something equals 6.
No way. No way. That doesn't sound right.
Right, because it's not a factor of 6. It's a multiple of 6. Remember, factors, you might want to make this note. Factors look like this. We'll say 3 times 7 equals, okay? Multiples.
3 times 7.
It would be 21 divided by 3 equals. Okay.
Get it?
So, why is this one not a factor? On, Dragon.
Because nothing times 16 equals 6.
If you can't do this and answer it, then it's not a factor of, it's a multiple. Well, this isn't even a multiple of 6. Because nothing, 6 times nothing equals 6.
21 divided.
I know, but a multiple is a division, right? 16 divided by. All right. How about this one?
Yeah.
What? Alexis.
6 times 1.
6 times 1 equals 6. Good. How about this one?
Yeah.
Naji. Okay. Which of these numbers are if you have the answer. Which of these numbers are multiple of 6? Jessica? Nope, those are factors. Remember, we're dealing with multiples.
I did not do that one.
Daniel.
16.
16. And 18. Is that it? No? Elise? And 6, right? Because,
It should be 16. 16 divided by 6 equals what? Nothing.
Oh, 16, you're right.
That's fine, Lane. Yeah, she gets $5.
He does. Thank you, Marie.
No.
Sorry.
I got $5 yesterday to say it. Oh, wow.
Alright, I was so caught up with this up here that I didn't see it. Okay, so 6 is a multiple of 6, right? Because 6 times 1 is 6. So if I did my multiple chart, 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay? So to figure out if it's asking you the factors of 6, do this. Can 18 times something equal 6? If the answer is no, then it's not a factor. For multiples, you can do the multiple tree and see if it's there. If it's there, then it's a multiple. Yes. Were you here for the last 5 minutes? Okay. 3 times 2 is 6. So 3 is a factor of 6. Okay. 6 times 1 is 6. So 6 is a factor of 6. 16 cannot be a factor of 6 because you can't times something by 16 to equal 6, right?
No.
18 is not a factor of 6 because you can't times 18 times something to equal 6. All right, your homework.
Wait, no, that was an easy homework. Yeah, the homework was easy.
Do you guys have your homework there?
On the video, it was easy.
All right. Is 8 a multiple of 8? Okay. Well, the first thing you should have done was go ahead and make a multiple tree. 8 times 1 is
8.
8 times 2?
16.
8 times 3?
20.
8 times 4?
20.
8 times 5?
45.
8 times 6?
48.
Okay. Now I can see pretty clearly, right? Is 8 in this chart?
Yes.
So it is a multiple of 8. Is 20 in this chart?
No.
No, it is not a multiple of 8. Is 40 in this chart?
Yes.
It is a multiple of 8.
Why didn't you write the whole word or something?
Because time is of the essence. All right, multiples of 4. 4 times 1. Who keeps making that sound? Stop. Okay, multiples of 4. 4 times 1 is
4.
4 times 2 is
8.
4 times 3.
12.
4.
16.
5.
20.
6.
24.
7.
28.
8.
32.
9.
36.
Multiples of 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2.
14.
3.
21.
4.
28.
5.
35.
6.
42.
7.
49.
8.
56.
I'm waiting because I hear talking. 9.
63.
Okay, now it's asking me for common multiples. Who can remember what a common multiple is? Natalia?
It's a number. So if there's like multiples of 4 and multiples of 7, it's a number that has the
It's in the same. It'll be the same for both, right? Is what you're trying to say. Okay. What is one common factor of these two numbers? Esme? 28, okay. Is there any other ones? Nope, I don't see any either. Okay.
I went further and I had 66.
But it only said the next 9 multiples. Okay. So multiples of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is. You had your hand up, Damien. Oh, so we forgot one? Okay, so this is 40. This is 70. Okay. Still doesn't matter. No, it's not really a big deal. All right, multiples of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2?
6.
3?
9.
4?
12.
5?
15.
6?
18. 21.
7? 8?
24.
9?
27.
10.
30.
Good. Multiples of 9. 9 times 2 is
18.
3.
27.
4.
36.
5.
45.
6.
54.
7.
63.
8.
72.
9.
81.
10.
90.
Common multiples.
You put 10 on multiples of 9. You put 10 and
Where do we see 10?
right here. You put I know she's.
Hey, Brantley. First multiple.
18.
18. Is that the only one?
No.
No. Damien. 27.
Oh
Good.
yeah. I'm thinking.
Hey, multiples of 6. 6 times 2 is
12.
3.
18.
4.
24.
5.
30.
6.
36.
7.
42.
8.
48.
9.
54.
10.
60.
Multiples of 8. 8 times 2.
16.
3.
24.
4.
32.
5.
40.
6.
48.
7.
56.
8.
64.
9.
72.
10.
80.
Okay, common multiples. Gianluca.
24.
Any others? Malia.
48. No.
Anything else? I think that's it. 24. 48. Okay, tell whether 24 is a factor or a multiple of a number. Okay, so 24, is it a factor or a multiple of 6? How can I figure that out, Franco? Is it a factor or a multiple? A multiple, so no, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so if it's a multiple, then 6 times something would equal 24. No, 24. If it was a oh my goodness, now I've lost my train. Maricela. Huh? It's a factor. Why?
Because
Good, 6 times.
yeah, because 6 times 4 because 24. That's what I said.
You said it was a multiple. A multiple means that 24 times something equals 6. Okay, so it is a factor. Good. All right, 36. Is 36 a factor or multiple or neither of 24? So, what? No, I said 36. Is 36 a factor, multiple, or neither of 24? Okay, you think it's a multiple. So 24 times something should equal 36 if it's a multiple.
No. Daniel. Don't say the
Stop. Can you? Can you times something by 24 to get to 36? No. Okay. Is it a factor? 36 times something. Oh, I just did that. 30. No, I was right. 36 times something equals 24 would make it a factor. Is it a factor? Can you multiply something by 36 to get to 24?
So neither.
So it's neither.
Oh, so long.
Okay, 48. 48. Trinity, I don't know what you're playing with in your hand, but you better stop. 24 times 12?
I mean,
You can do 24 plus 12, but that's not multiples and factors.
Yeah, it was.
Stop. She's asking for clarification, and you guys keep talking. You thought you could do what?
I thought you could do something 24 times.
Okay, so multiples of 24. 24 times 1 is 24, right? Malia? What's 24 times 2?
48.
What is 24 times 3? I'll help you. 54. Do any of those look like...
No, it's 6.
I mean, but do you see 36 anywhere in here? Okay.
60.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. 48. Is 48 a factor, multiple, or neither? Lucas. Okay, why?
It's a multiple because 24 times 2 is 48.
Good. 24 times 2 is 48, so this is a multiple.
You also just should 12, 24.
All right. Ken paid $12 for 2 magazines. The cost of each magazine was a multiple of 3. What are the possible prices of the magazine? Okay, so they paid $12 for 2 magazines. The cost of each magazine was a multiple of 3. What are the possible prices of the magazine? Okay, so what is my multiples of 3? I only need to go up like 3 or 4. Bailey. Okay, well, 3 first. 6. What's next? Elise. 9. What's next? Jessica. Told you. Sorry. 12. Okay. So if he paid $12 for 2 magazines, what are the possible prices of the magazine? Dean. What's my answer? I have 2 magazines, and he paid a total of $12. So what are my possibilities that he paid? Abhishek.
$4.
$4 each? That would be $8. Does 8 match 12? No. Carolina.
Yes.
Okay, $6 each. So 6 and 6. That's not all though.
What?
That's not all.
Oh.
Jimmy.
6 and 6. Oh, never mind.
Okay, who else? Elise? 12 and 12 would be $24.
Oh. He has to pay 24 bucks.
Maricela. 9 and 9 is $18. Daniel. 3 and what? 3 and 3? That'd be $6.
That would be 9 actually, because you said 3 and 3. Oh, you're thinking 3 times 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's not supposed to rain anymore. All right, Lucas.
9 and 3.
9 and 3. 9 plus 3
I knew it.
is $12. All right, Jody bought some shirts for $6 each. Marge bought some shirts for $8 each. The girls spent the same amount of money on shirts. What is the least amount that they could have spent? So I got to find my multiples of 6 and 8. 6 times 1 is 2, 3,
18.
4, 5,
30.
6.
36.
Okay, how about 8? 8 times 1? 8 times 2? 8 times 3?
24.
8 times 4?
2.
8 times 5? Hey, what is the least amount of money they could have spent? So I'm going to find my least common multiple. What is my least common multiple? Alexa. Yep. You see 16 and 6? Jessica. 24. 24. That is my least common multiple, so that is the least amount of money they could have spent. Alright, let's see. Alright, WSQ on your test. Pay attention. Brantley makes dinner using 1 box of pasta and 1 box of sauce. If pasta is sold in packages of 6 boxes, and sauces are sold in packages of 3 jars, what is the least number of dinners that Brantley can make without any supplies left over? How do I solve this, Brantley?
Well, first you would put 6 boxes of pasta and 3 jars of sauce.
And do what with that?
And you would
Who solved this last night? Anybody?
Me. I did.
Damien? How'd you solve it? Okay. How'd you figure that out though? The multiples? Multiples? Okay, so list the multiples. 6 times 1 is?
12.
6 times 2 is?
12.
6 times 3?
18.
How about 3? 3 times 1?
3.
3 times 2?
6.
3 times 3?
9.
Okay, what is common in these?
6.
Come on, Dragon.
6 and 6.
So, the least number of dinners that Brantley can make is 6.
What? Like, he can't make any more dinners because he
Right, because he's going to buy 6 boxes, right? And 3 jars, but he needs to have equal. So he needs to have 6 here and 6 here. So you just list the multiples and find the least common.
I know, but he couldn't do it then. He couldn't do it because he would need 3 more jars of sauce.
Right. So he has to buy 2 packages of jars and one box of pasta.
Miss Brittany, you said you had
Yeah, 2 times 3 is what?
6. But Miss Brittany, 1 package comes with 3 jars.
I understand. So he would buy 1 package of pasta, right? And then he would buy 2 packages of jars, which would give him 6 jars and 6 packages of pasta. 6 and 6. So he can make 6 dinners. Okay, any questions about that? I feel like you guys just are not paying attention to me this morning.